What is new media, and what's the main difference between new media and old media? And how does that difference between old and new make all the difference to little guys like us? This is the New Wild Media QuickCast from newwildmedia.com. When looking at the difference between old media and new media, it really helps to remember one word: influence. Big media companies used to be the ones with all of the influence because they controlled what we read, what we saw on TV, and what we heard on the radio. Now with new media, things have changed a lot, and with that, the influence has changed a lot. So I'm going to grab some more note cards and try to tell you what the differences are in a nutshell. To understand new media, it helps to understand what old media is first. That way we can understand how much influence old media used to have. It all comes down to media production and media distribution. It was very difficult and very expensive to make media in the past. And because of that, you could only have a few companies making the media because it was just too hard and too costly to do. Making it and distributing it were both difficult and expensive. So those few outlets had most of the influence. And for video, for example, you had TV production, difficult to use, expensive. When I started doing videos, $30,000 camera. Imagine what it costs to create a television network, to create even a TV antenna or a cable news network. So old media had all the power and had all the influence because they told the stories. They were the ones that put the information out there. Now, with new media, we can still look at influence because we have the ability to do cheap and easy production. Media distribution is cheap and easy. So we can start to have some of that influence ourselves. Video as an example, you can use a mobile phone to both produce the media and distribute the media. You can produce it, you can shoot it, you can edit it, do it, you can write it, all on your mobile device and then send it to the network through the internet, through the cellular network, the Wi-Fi, whatever. It's all easy, it's all cheap, and that means that the influence has been spread out. So now that we know about the influence and how new media tools have made it available to all of us, what do you do next? Well, I suggest that you start to look at the tools and start to experiment. Have some fun with it and just see what happens, because learning new tools is easy when you approach it with a mindset that I'm just going to see what happens. That's what I do all the time, and I've learned a lot. In fact, that's how I've learned everything. So I hope you will continue to check out this series. I'm going to be covering the basics of new media for a while just to make sure we hit all of the important points. And you'll find all this at newwildmedia.com. I'm David Bourne, and I hope to see you around soon.